Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to madam. So my name is Putrani binti Bahrun. So today our group will talk about workplace safety and health using AirAsia as our issue concerning human resources. So firstly, let's start with the definition. So workplace safety and health means protecting employees from accidents, injuries, and also sickness while they are working. So this is very important in human resource management because it makes sure that employees can do their job in a safe environment. So right now, let's moving on to the overview of AirAsia. In the aviation industry like AirAsia, safety is even more critical since employees face many risks such as long working hours, stress, noisy environment, heavy machinery, and also possible emergency. So safety in Asia does not only affect the employees, but it also affects the passengers who rely on them. I know that you might be wondering why safety and health is a critical issue. So to answer that, human resource management is responsible for creating safety policies, providing training to employees, and also making sure that everyone follows the safety rules at the workplace. So when safety is well managed, it can build trust and keep employees motivated. But when safety is ignored, it can lead to problems like stress, high turnover, workplace accidents, or even lawsuits against the company. So, in this presentation, we will discuss the positive and also negative impacts of workplace safety and health, the possible consequences if AirAsia ignores this issue, and also suggest practical solutions to improve employee welfare and also productivity. And at the same time, we will show how safety and health supports AirAsia long-term success and strong reputation.
Hello. My name is llaee.n and I will be presenting about the impacts on employees and the organization in AirAsia. I will explain both the positive and negative impacts. First, let's look at the positive impacts on employees. Employees feel safe and protected at work, whether they are pilots, cabin crew, or ground staff. This creates a comfortable working environment. They also have better health with less stress and tiredness because safety and well-being are prioritized. As a result, employees experience higher moral and job satisfaction, and this leads to stronger loyalty towards the company. However, there are also negative impacts if safety not well managed. Employees face the risk of injuries, illness, or even death while working. This can bring more stress, fear, and low morale in their daily tasks. Over time, employees may lose motivation and trust in the company, which will affect their performance. Now, let's move on to the impacts on the organization. A positive impact is having fewer accidents and costs, especially in medical expenses, repair, and compensation. There is also higher productivity because there are fewer delays or absences from employees. At the same time, it helps to build a good public image and passenger trust, which is very important for an airline company. On the negative side, AirAsia may also face challenges. There could be high financial costs, including medical claims, insurance, and staff replacement. The operations may also be disrupted by flight delays or cancellation, which directly affects passengers. Most importantly, it can lead to damage to reputation and loss of public trust, which is very difficult to recover. In conclusion, both employees and the organization can experience positive and negative impacts. When safety and well-being are prioritized, AirAsia gains loyalty from employees and trust from passengers. But when safety is neglected, it can lead to serious problems for both the staff and the company. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hello everyone, my name is Annabelle Salma, and the topic I will present today is the potential consequences of not addressing the issue of safety and health at the workplace. Safety and health are critical in aviation because they are not only protecting the employees but also ensure that the passengers' confidence and the sustainability of the company. The first consequences is the increased accidents and health risks. By neglecting the safety could lead to the workplace accidents involving the ground crew, cabin crew, and also maintenance. Next is the legal and regulatory penalties. Failure to comply with the occupational safety and health standards can result in heavy fines, license suspensions, or restriction on flight operation, which affecting the profitability and also the reputation of the company. Thirdly is the high turnover and absenteeism. If safety and health are not prioritized, employees may experience burnout, stress, or injuries, which can lead to the increasing absenteeism and also sick leave. Fourthly is the damage to reputation and customer trust. Airline customers value safety above all, thus any negative incidents such as workplace accidents, crew fatigues by leading to a service error or safety violations can attract the media attention and erode the customer trust. This would push the passengers to choose another competitors like Malaysia Airlines or Singapore Airlines. Other than that, we have financial losses. Accidents and regulatory fines can result in costly lawsuits, compensation claims, and also higher insurance premiums. In addition, the flight delay or cancellation due to the health and safety issues can lead to the loss of big revenues and also dissatisfied customers. The last of all is the ethical and CSR failures. As a major airlines in AirAsia has a social responsibility to safeguard both employees and passengers. By ignoring the safety and health undermine its CSR commitments and could affect the partnerships, investor confidence, and a long-term sustainability. Thus, in conclusions, failing to address the workplace safety and health issues bring a serious consequences to the company, including accidents, financial losses, employee turnover, CSR failures, and also reputation damage. Therefore, maintaining the strict health and safety standard is not just a legal requirement, but also a key factors in ensuring that the employees' well-being, passengers' trust, and also the overall business to success.
Now, let's look at some solutions to improve safety and health at the workplace. Based on the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 or OSHA and also the Department of Occupational Safety and Health known as DOSH. First, company must have a clear safety policy. This policy explains the safety rules and what employees should do in case of risk or accidents. For example, AirAsia can create policies for ground staff and cabin crew to make sure they follow proper safety steps during daily operation. Second, OSHA requires high-risk industries like aviation to appoint qualified safety officer. This officer check the workplace, give advice, and make sure safety rules are followed. For AirAsia, safety officer can monitor aircraft maintenance and baggage handling to reduce accidents. Third, companies with more than 40 employees need to set up a safety committee. This committee meets at least every 3 months to discuss safety issues, review accidents, and suggest improvements. At AirAsia, a safety committee could include HR, pilot, engineer, and ground staff to find solutions for any safety concern. Next, all accidents must be reported to SOCSO and DOSH. Reporting helps make the company learn from the accidents and prevent them from happening again. For example, if a worker is injured while loading luggage, AirAsia must report it and investigate the cause and fix the problem, maybe by improving equipment or the work area. Apart from physical safety, OSHA also cover employee well-being. Companies should have policies to prevent sexual harassment and workplace violence. For AirAsia, this means giving cabin crew a clear reporting channel if they face harassment and training staff to handle aggressive passengers calmly. Lastly, companies should encourage wellness programs. These include health checkup, fitness classes, nutrition talks, or stress management workshops. For AirAsia, providing mental health support and regular medical checkup for flight crew can help them stay healthy and stay safe while working. In short, by following OSHA and working with DOSH, companies like AirAsia can create a safe, healthy, and supportive workplace for everyone.
Now, let's move to my part, which is conclusion.
In conclusion, our group has studied the issue of workplace safety and health at AirAsia, which is very important part of human resource management from Chapter 7. We learned that safety is not just about following rules, but about protecting employees, reducing risks, and making sure airlines operation runs smoothly. This issue brings both good and bad impact. On the positive side, when safety is managed well, employees feel confident, healthy, and motivated. For AirAsia, this means fewer accidents, lower costs, and stronger trust from passengers. On the negative side is if safety is ignored, employees may face stress, injuries, or even death, while the company suffers financial losses, delays, and poor public image. This clearly shows the heavy cost of the accident that we saw in the slide. To solve this, we suggested several steps that are also explained in our lectures note and OSHA. These include having a clear safety policy, appointing qualified safety officer, forming a safety committee, and making sure accident reporting is done to SOCO and DOSH. Apart from that, we also need policy to prevent sexual harassment and violence at work, and we should introduce wellness programs like health check, fitness, and stress management to support employees. These solutions are practical and match to the point in Chapter 7. Lastly, this assignment also helps us as students. We now understand that safety and health is not only the job of management, but also the role of HR and the responsibility of every employee. In the future, when we enter the workplace, we will be more aware of safety practices, know how to protect ourselves and colleagues, and help to creating a safe and positive working culture. So we can say that workplace safety and health is not just theory, but a real-life issue that affects both employees and organizations. For AirAsia and all companies, investing in a safety means investing in a people, productivity, and long-term success.
That's all from our group. Thank you for watching.